Hello everyone, and welcome to our video. Today, we're going to explore one of the most popular and beloved treats of all time, especially in the summer: ice cream. Ice cream is not only a wonderful dessert to beat the heat, but it also has a fascinating and complex production process behind every scoop we enjoy. Have you ever wondered how ice cream is made? How does it go from raw ingredients to that smooth, creamy, and delightful treat we all love? Today, I'll take you through every step in the process of making ice cream, from selecting the ingredients to processing, packaging, and finally, distributing it to consumers. Also, we will take a look at the history of ice cream, its development in the industry, and the latest technologies used in ice cream production today. After watching this video, you will have a much clearer understanding of everything that goes into making your favorite dessert. Let's get started. Before we dive into the production process, let's explore a bit about the history of ice cream. The story of ice cream dates back to ancient China, around 3000 BC. The Chinese used ice and milk to create frozen desserts to help cool down in the hot summer months. In fact, they combined milk and snow to make early versions of what we would recognize as ice cream today. However, ice cream as we know it began to develop in Europe, particularly in France and Italy, during the 17th and 18th centuries. The French, with their culinary creativity, developed recipes for smooth, creamy ice creams made from milk and other ingredients. The Italians also made important contributions to the development of ice cream, creating the famous gelato, with a richer and denser texture. By the 19th century, ice cream had become a favorite treat for the aristocracy and soon spread throughout Europe. In 1851, Augustus Jackson, an American, invented the first method for making ice cream using freezing machines. This was a breakthrough in ice cream history, enabling mass production and better preservation. By the 20th century, iconic ice cream brands like Ben & Jerry's, Dairy Queen, and Häagen-Dazs were born, helping to make ice cream an essential part of our daily lives. Now that we have a brief history of ice cream, let's move on to the production process. It all starts with the selection of high-quality ingredients. The difference between good and bad ice cream lies in the ingredients used. The main ingredients for making ice cream include fresh milk, cream, sugar, eggs, and natural flavorings such as vanilla, chocolate, and fruit. To ensure a great product, the ingredients must be fresh, free from impurities, and of the best possible quality. Milk must be of the right fat content, neither too rich nor too thin, while the cream is a key ingredient that gives ice cream its smooth, rich texture. Sugar is essential to give ice cream its sweetness, and eggs are particularly important in making custard-style ice cream, such as French-style ice cream, giving it a creamy texture and unique flavor. The natural flavorings are also carefully chosen to ensure the ice cream tastes natural and full of flavor. Once we have all the ingredients, it's time to mix them together. The process of mixing includes blending milk, cream, sugar, and eggs together. For ice cream that doesn't use eggs, this step is simpler. However, for custard-style ice creams, like French ice cream, eggs are an essential ingredient. Eggs help give the ice cream its smooth texture, rich taste, and beautiful consistency. The mixture is then gently heated to about 85 degrees Celsius, 185 degrees Fahrenheit, to dissolve the sugar and ensure the mixture is well blended. This process is also important for pasteurizing the mixture, killing any harmful bacteria, and making the ice cream safe for consumption. After heating, the mixture is cooled and then placed in a refrigerator for several hours to allow the flavors to meld and the texture to develop further. Once the mixture has cooled, it's time for the most exciting part: freezing and churning. This is where ice cream starts to take its smooth, creamy texture. The mixture is transferred to a special ice cream machine that churns and freezes the ice cream simultaneously. This process is important because it not only freezes the ice cream, but also incorporates air into the mixture, which gives the ice cream its light, fluffy texture. The ice cream machine churns the mixture for about 20 to 30 minutes, while freezing it at the same time. This helps prevent ice crystals from forming, ensuring a smooth texture. During this process, air is incorporated into the mixture, which helps to create that fluffy, creamy consistency we love in ice cream. For added flavor, ingredients like chocolate chips, fruit, nuts, or caramel are added during the final stages of churning. These ingredients are mixed into the ice cream to ensure they are evenly distributed throughout the mixture. Once the ice cream has been churned to the desired texture, it's time for packaging. The ice cream is transferred into containers, which could be anything from small pints to larger tubs, depending on the product size. The ice cream is carefully packed into these containers to prevent air pockets and ensure a consistent texture. After packaging, the ice cream is transferred to a deep freezer for a final freezing stage. the ice cream must be frozen to about minus 18 degrees Celsius or 0 degrees Fahrenheit, or lower to achieve the right consistency. This is the final step in solidifying the ice cream and ensuring it holds its texture during transportation and storage. After the ice cream is fully frozen, it goes through a quality control check. The ice cream is inspected for texture, flavor, and appearance. Factors such as crystal formation and air content are checked to ensure the ice cream meets the company's quality standards. This is where any ice cream that doesn't meet the required standard is removed from the production line. Once approved, the ice cream is packed into cartons and prepared for shipping. It's transported to supermarkets, grocery stores, and retailers across the country or even globally. During shipping, ice cream is kept in cold storage to maintain its frozen state until it reaches the consumer. Ice cream that is kept at the right temperature throughout the distribution process ensures that it remains fresh and maintains its texture. After the ice cream is fully frozen, it goes through a quality control check. The ice cream is inspected for texture, flavor, and appearance. Factors such as crystal formation and air content are checked to ensure the ice cream meets the company's quality standards. This is where any ice cream that doesn't meet the required standard is removed from the production line. Once approved, the ice cream is packed into cartons and prepared for shipping. It's transported to supermarkets, grocery stores, and retailers across the country or even globally. During shipping, ice cream is kept in cold storage to maintain its frozen state until it reaches the consumer. Ice cream that is kept at the right temperature throughout the distribution process ensures that it remains fresh and maintains its texture.
Hello everyone and welcome to our video today. Today, we're going to explore one of the most beloved snacks in the world, the donut. Not only is this round, sweet treat delicious, but it also has a fascinating history and a really interesting production process. So, how exactly is a donut made, and where did it come from? Let's dive in and find out. Donuts have a long and fascinating history. We can't say exactly when donuts were first created, but some sources suggest that they might have originated from Holland. Dutch settlers brought over a type of pastry called oliekoeks to America in the 19th century. However, these early versions of donuts weren't quite like the ones we know today. In 1847, an American sailor named Adams made a significant improvement to the recipe by adding a hole in the middle of the dough. Yes, that's right, the hole in the donut was created to help the dough cook evenly, as the center often remained raw while the outer part cooked too much. The result? The donut we know and love today, quickly becoming a favorite treat in the US and eventually around the world. As production methods and technology improved, donuts were no longer just a simple sweet treat but became highly customizable, with toppings ranging from sugar, chocolate, fruit, and even cream, making donuts a visual and flavorful masterpiece. Now, let's talk about the production process of donuts, from dough to the final product that you can find in bakeries and supermarkets. First, like with any baked good, we need to prepare the dough. The donut dough is made from a mixture of flour, sugar, eggs, milk, yeast, and a bit of butter. First, the dry ingredients like flour and sugar are mixed together, then the wet ingredients like eggs and milk are added gradually. Once the dough is well mixed, yeast is incorporated to start the rising process. After the dough has risen, it's time to knead it. Kneading is crucial as it helps develop the elasticity of the dough, which is important for the texture of the donut. Once kneaded, the dough is left to rest and rise again, helping it become light and fluffy. When the dough has risen enough, it is cut into small pieces, and the signature hole in the middle is created. This is done using a round cutter, which is a distinctive feature of the donut. The hole isn't just for decoration, it allows the donut to cook evenly. Next, the donuts are ready to be fried. They are dropped into hot oil and deep fried until golden brown and crispy on the outside while remaining soft and fluffy on the inside. The frying process usually takes about 2 to 3 minutes on each side. Once the donuts are golden and crispy, they are lifted out and set aside to drain any excess oil. Once the donuts are drained, they are ready for the fun part, decorating. Donuts can be covered with a variety of toppings. Some are coated in sugar, while others are dipped in chocolate or glazed with icing. Some donuts are even filled with cream, jelly, or custard. There's truly a donut for everyone, with endless possibilities for flavor combinations and designs. Finally, once the donuts are decorated and looking their best, they are packaged and ready for distribution. Donuts are typically sold fresh, which is why they need to be quickly packaged and sent out to stores and customers. Due to their freshness, donuts don't have a long shelf life, so they are often made and distributed the same day. Finally, once the donuts are decorated and looking their best, they are packaged and ready for distribution. Donuts are typically sold fresh, which is why they need to be quickly packaged and sent out to stores and customers. Due to their freshness, donuts don't have a long shelf life, so they are often made and distributed the same day.